the Luxury Hunter, and you are joining me on the luxury hunt. Thank you so much. So, since I've started these series of videos here on YouTube, a lot of my friends and friends of friends and just random people have messaged me with a lot of questions. So I'm going to take the time to answer a lot of those questions for you guys today. But as I always like to start, what am I wearing? So I'm actually going to my doctor's appointment, my GYN, so you know we got to look good from all angles. Yes, so I like to get dressed up when I go to the doctor. And I'm wearing a Free People romper, and I have paired it with these Jimmy Choo clogs that I got. These shoes were like $79, and they're super tall and they're super fun, so I'm going to wear those. And my purse is this lovely number, and this is a Rebecca Minkoff clutch. It can be a clutch, it can be a bag, because I could carry it like this, I could carry it by the chain, so it has a lot of different ways that I can carry it. I was drawn to this bag because it's very Chanel inspired, so yeah, I said this one was a must come home with, and it's very sturdy leather, so I really like that. So I'm going to pair it with that, and this purse probably costs at most $85. So that's what I'm wearing. So let's get started on some of those questions that a lot of you have asked. So one of the biggest questions that I've gotten from so many people are the difference between consignment store versus thrift store. I think there's like a little misunderstanding when people think I say I got this at a consignment store. They're not really sure about what I'm speaking of. So I'm going to clear that one up for you right now. So consignment stores and thrift store make up what's called the resale market. It's a $17 billion industry. Yeah, that's B. Billion-dollar industry that is known for just reselling goods, products, merchandises, and what have you. This industry is expected to have a growth up to $32.1 billion by 2021. That's incredible. That means there's a lot of things that are out there that are just exchanging hand from one hand to another. A consignment store is usually a store that you are taking a product to, and they're sort of selling it on your behalf, sort of like a liaison of a product that's to be sold. So they're selling that particular good on your behalf, and what typically happens is there's a split. So usually the house, being the brick and mortar consignment store or the online consignment store, usually takes a certain amount, and then the person that brought that good usually takes a certain amount. So typically you find in this market there's usually like a 60-40 split. Sometimes you can get a 50-50 split. The split's really different depending on the level of consignment store it is, or the merchandise that it is. Certainly luxury high-end merchandise, they warrant a larger split for the person that's actually bringing it, so for the consignor. Now, thrift stores, on the other hand, are stores that are part of the resale market that take things by donation. So this would be your Goodwill, your Salvation Armies, your mission ministries, those type of places. Those are thrift stores. Now, do they get some luxury items? Yes, they do. But I tell you a little secret that I have learned when a lot of these stores get luxury items. They usually sell them online. Yes, they do. So if you go to a lot of these eBay stores, what you'll see is that a lot of you see like a little, if you read the description, it says something like the wording, it's this merchandise is going to a charitable donation. So that particular item that you're bidding on or you're thinking about buying, that was something that was given to a Goodwill, Salvation Army, or a mission type donation place, and this place realized that there's quite a bit of value in this product, so what they do is sell it online for a higher price. Is this smart? Very smart. But that's the major difference between consignment versus thrift. Thrift is more on donation. Consignment, it's actually a person that's sort of selling something on your behalf. Another question that I have gotten a lot of is, why luxury consignment? Let's talk about that. To answer this question, I get a little emotional, so please forgive. But there I was one summer walking around Costco, you know, as we always do. Sundays, our regular Sunday ritual as a family. And my shoe fell off. Now, before I go any further, I do not want anyone to believe that what I do is conspicuous consumption. I'm not going out and buying a lot of stuff to show you guys. Everything that I show you guys are things that are actually coming from my closet. I have bought a few things recently, yes, but that's because I shop, you know, but I have not bought anything to just film. That is not what this is all about. So, I will continue with my story. There I was in Costco. My favorite sandals that I got probably like 12 years ago, because you guys, I keep things forever. I don't get rid of my stuff. If I'm going to invest the money, I want it to be quality that I could keep it forever. But I should have thought a little bit harder about these shoes. So I got them from one of our favorite retail stores that we all know. I won't say the name. And I was walking around Costco, and these lovely shoes, yeah, you see what happened? It fell off. And this is how I was walking around Costco, with the applique of my shoe, holding it in my hand because it fell off. I mean, how embarrassing. This is just, I spent good money for this, and the shoe did not hold up. I'm sorry, 12 years is not a lot to ask of a shoe. You may feel it is, I do not believe it is. And this is why I buy luxury products. If this had been a high-end designer luxury, yeah, that blue tape is where I masked the name, yeah. But if this had been a luxury product, this would not have happened. You want to know why? This applique would have been sewed on. So this is why I buy luxury products, because of the quality. A lot of people buy luxury products for different things. You know, they might have some emotional attachment to the brand, or, you know, it's a brand that they saw a lot of, you know, growing up. You know, on Gucci, I talked about the influence in the urban market. So people buy brand luxury products for that reason, but I mainly buy luxury products because I keep my stuff forever and I want it to last. If I'm gonna buy it, it needs to be a workhorse. Everybody in this house is working. The stuff I buy needs to work too. Okay, so those are a few of the questions that I have gotten from my community of friends. Thank you guys so much for the questions. You really do care. So keep the questions coming. Like I said, I don't mind answering any of them. So keep them coming and I will answer them to the best of my ability. So with that, I am going to leave you. But before I go, you know, I always feature a store. So my feature store for this week is a store that I have gone to in the Atlanta area. And you guys, they are wonderful! Please check it out. It's called Alexis Suitcase. And I'll put the name below so you guys can check it out. So there are 3 stores that they have in and around the Atlanta area, and I have gone to 2 of them. And let me tell you, the prices and the products are awesome. Did you hear me? The price and the product are awesome. Please check this store out. I also know that you can buy directly from them online, and I'll put that information up also. But it's Alexis Suitcase, sort of a mouthful, all of those Alexis Suitcase. It's a whole bunch of S's to get out of your mouth. But I'll put that information up so you guys can check the stores out when you're in Atlanta. I'm telling you, if you even have a layover in Atlanta, it is worth missing the flight, okay? The stuff is really good. If you're serious about shopping like I am, miss your flight. You can always catch another one. Go to Alexis Suitcase. 3 shops in the Atlanta area. They are not giving me anything to endorse them. I have just been, and I'm telling you, top quality. So that's our feature store for today. So with that, I am going to leave you, friends, but thank you so much. I have just enjoyed doing these videos. I'm just loving this platform. So I thank you guys so much. But I am Debbie the Luxury Hunter. You have been joining me on the Luxury Hunt, and I thank you, and I'll see you the next time. Don't forget to hit subscribe.